Greetings, Elder Blacklight, your motivator. So the beast is trying to keep the lamb from sitting on the throne. The lamb is the rightful heir to the throne, and we're going to say, everything has been talking about in the Bible of an individual, not a collective, to save the planet, to save man. And so we're going to break it down into where it's a collective that saves us all. The reason why it sounds like one man because it's a collective consciousness or collective mentality working as one. Like you got 5 fingers on a hand. Each of those 5 fingers could move individually in any direction, or not any direction, but a lot of different directions individually. Then they could make a fist, including the thumb, 4 fingers and the thumb, and make a fist. When it makes that fist, that means all the fingers, 4 fingers and a thumb, are moving in the same direction to make that fist. When it makes that fist, not only are the fingers safe from being broken, they are strengthened because they are together. And when you tighten that fist up, stiffen that wrist, tighten that fist up, you got more power, or you got a weapon. You can literally beat somebody to death with your fist. So that's why they speak as one. When they say the Lord but if you notice the narrative of Jesus, he was trying to unify the people. He wasn't trying to divide the people. But he knew who the enemy was. He knew the enemy was the devil or Satan. And he spoke on that in Revelations. Told the Pharisees who they was, because the Pharisees wasn't nothing but flunkies for the Romans. And they were liars. The Romans were the warriors, and the Pharisees were the slicksters. Another way you could describe Jesus as being a transformer. He said, be ye renewed by the transforming of your mind. Well, he say if you change your mind, you can renew yourself. That was a collective message, not just for one individual. Because he had little crowds around him when he spoke. You could say Nipsy was a transformer. Now, you got certain people on YouTube that, they don't want you to say, well, y'all trying to make y'all trying to make Nipsey like Jesus. See, we all supposed to be like Jesus. Jesus say we all supposed to be like the Father. So Jesus told him, he say, when you see me, you see the Father. He said, I and the Father are one. So he's talking collective right there, more than one, but when he say we are one, that means we move as one. You see what I'm saying? So I know that I misspoke myself in the past videos. I don't make myself clear because I'm trying to hurry up. Because I can only go about 12 or 13 minutes so I can upload. I got so much stuff on here so I get anxious and get incoherent in my conveying the message that I'm trying to give to you. So I apologize for all my videos that you don't know what I'm talking about. Because I don't make myself clear in some of the videos. So I'm taking my time, even if I don't get to finish, my point. I just want to clarify and let you know that I apologize. It ain't the point that we're trying to make Jesus out of a God, because he is a God. He had power over, he had a mastery over power and force. He was able to express that, organize what he had, and put it to work and apply it. Now, the next coming videos, we're going to show you that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was doing that same thing. And Noble Jew Ali and Marcus Garvey. What I want to say about Malcolm was that y'all want to say Malcolm was more than his teacher. He didn't have no knowledge until the Honorable Elijah Muhammad come. Now what y'all doing now is y'all putting Mr. Farrakhan over the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, even Master Farad Muhammad. Even though these brothers come on and say, in the name of Allah, in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and they also mention the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, they put the Honorable Elijah Muhammad up to the most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, so they could put Minister Farrakhan up to the Honorable Minister Farrakhan. But they say he's their leader. And Mr. Farrakhan says that, we don't, worship the dead. Or we recognize Yahweh Muhammad, but he's not here to deal with whatever circumstances we dealing in. No, he wasn't here, because if he was here, Wallace Muhammad and Farrakhan then wouldn't sold off everything. So in my upcoming videos, we're going to identify all the hypocrites, agents, and gatekeepers, and point out different strategies that they should be using at this level of the game that they don't use. Matter of fact, we done went backwards. We're going backwards. So, reason why you see the Nation of Islam there, they're a big security guards now, security force. They do security, see. When I say there, I'm talking about with Nipsy. They go to all the stars with money, and since they got a lot of influence, the stars got a lot of influence, and Minister Farrakhan has a lot of influence. You're going to see anywhere that spotlight at, Mr. Farrakhan is at. So I'm exposing all these brothers, the Son of Man, Polite, Young Pharaoh, all of them. But I'm going to say Nipsey, he don't know the ins and outs of the Nation of Islam, but he was blessed with a vision. You see, and as soon as he started getting on another level, everyone started swooping around him. They wanted a piece of him. But he was getting more influence. He can't have more influence than these guys that's out there now. See, they got to try to control his popularity. But in death, it's going to be overwhelming, the amount of influence that he gets. So I'm going over, but this going to be continued. This black light.